Hey y'all, this is Archangel M here with more Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds. Why is it stuck green?
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
Oh god, I gotta get away from the lava, away from the lava, away from the lava. Will you do something other than attacking me?
That one held. We can't kill the machine while the tower aids it.
Spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Overriding.
Maria! Don't!
Aurea?
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
Yay!
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She never wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
One of those?
It's the only way!
Yup. How goes your grip?
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
This is amazing and all. I just wish I had control. Do not give me control right now. I'm busy.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai. Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Aurea's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there. for the last verse of my sister's song.
To the auxiliary location. Load faster! I'm running out of time for the video! I mean, this video is already obscenely long.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. Because of your efforts, I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar.
Cyan,
It is unlikely that any You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive...
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location. One I've never been able to trace.
I bet it's to the west.
So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors, more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety.
Controller died.
Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. What are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel...
You and me both, son. I ran across a strange piece that emitted a signal.
Interesting. You said...
An explosion.
It's only speculation. She must have had complete the ability to signal. It would have been gratifying to correspond.
Believe me, Cyan. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers. There's code embedded inside.
I like poetry. Twilight and after and may there when I... For though the flood I hope when...
Huh.
But you... Something must have made these machines. And the presence of... Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutine? Maybe one who's...
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. But what about the poem?
Unless the poetry is original, the in my case...
How'd you do?
She said, I passed.
This...
Yeah,
But it's...
I optimized the project, reducing despite...
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only.
Do you know...
No, he explained it was a very... There were... I will
Do you...
No. He explained that I would... It was a very... There were no further... I will transmit a...
Do you...
No, it was
Oh, okay,
Erwin.
so I
will
did do
Yes.
the right one.
Okay, but you're...
Yes. Before she came, I focused on my work. It was Aurea who renewed me.
You...
Once she felt disconnect our fist, yet I did not, although
I'm sure she knew... So are you in...
I'm
Yes,
sorry, the
I
analog
felt it
stick
was-
sucks.
So in the old world,
yes, it was a
like a hunting...
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced, unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the air...
A lot has changed and... Do you know anything about...
Yes, it was converted to... It was later appropriated after my tasks became less time... These provide...
Were there many...
Yes, in many forms, and there were in order for my as a result,
Seems strange.
human societies.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient...
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dr. Blevins. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after... Clearly, he enjoyed the
Cyan...
Correct. His corporate... But before this pivot, at one point...
And...
Are you referring...
the scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her... My creator was influenced by her work, but I never met...
That's all you know?
I apologize.
What was the old world...
I had little exposure.
Used...
That is true. I was though rational.
Okay, I got all of my information. Thank God for speed reading.
But these...
So...
Yes, until the...
So things...
Yes. These Firebreak was one of dust. I would have liked to compare notes. We had succeeded, it seems my...
How is our...
He is in great... I will do what I can. I believe this will lead...
I should...
Aloy, I have no desire to due to my uncertainty. I omitted a great deal from my conversation.
You're asking me...
Broadly.
Life is... So take it easy on them.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk.
As long as they don't...
Upon consideration,
You're right about that.
I see. Will you? I may be able to...
I'd like that, Cyan. I should check on our talk.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until...
My chieftain,
Just...
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought...
If you'd never come along, I would have marked Aurea. Either way.
You didn't let her down. That's fair, but she was ready.
Only in the struggle, truly, Aurea found the spark. Though for so long she told me. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here all talk. Besides, you'd already had a
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The Daemon is gone.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, Fireclaws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt.
It would seem you're interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. His minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life.
Oh.
To life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into... Those intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway.
Well, I got
Whatever they
4
are, they're still
Fireclaws to fight.
It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is complete.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with
Alright, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Till next time.